In studio is Mary Murray with Munson Williams Proctor Arts Institute, and my wife is very excited about this. Roaring into the future at Munson Williams. Good morning, Mary. How you doing?
Morning. I'm well. Thanks for having me.
All right. We're not going to talk about this, though. We're going to talk about the hospital. Let's go.
Yeah. Right.
Wow.
Because the hospital needs art.
It does.
Right?
Bring a little art into the hospital.
Art in the hospital.
I like
definitely.
It. So talk about this current exhibit, which is really something exciting.
So it's great fun.
Yeah.
The exhibition focuses on artwork made across New York State, and it's the first time that it's ever been looked at in this way. Artwork made between 1925 and 35. Art and design, I should say, industrial design as well. There are artworks in there from made in Rome, like space age for 1930s, space age, lamps and that kind of thing. There is a Franklin air-cooled automobile made in Syracuse from 1929 in our sculpture court.
Wow.
There are flapper dresses, skyscrapers, Harlem Renaissance. It's quite eclectic, and it's all very interesting, fun, beautiful.
So how does this fit into, so there were the Roaring 20s.
Exactly.
And then out of this came Art Deco.
That's
and
right.
How does this all fit in?
Exactly so. In 1925, there was an exhibition in Paris for art décoratif en français. And so that's where we get the Art Deco word. And it has a wonderful combination of glamour. If you think about Hollywood movies from Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire, all the gorgeous streamlined interiors and that's part of it. There is a skyscraper aesthetic that we see in like the Chrysler Building and the Empire State Building.
Well, how about the National or the Niagara Mohawk Building in Syracuse?
Exactly so. The NIMO building is in fact featured in our show too.
Oh, wow.
We did my wife and I did a tour in Miami, which Art Deco saved the beach down and through there, and those buildings are just incredible. And there's a whole Art Deco museum there that you can go through.
That's right.
And it's really cool stuff.
I agree.
And
it still looks fresh.
It does. It still fits today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
So all this stuff is basically featured, and it's
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see cocktail shakers and flapper dresses and photography, and as I said, cars. And there is one thing that's interesting about the show is new materials as part of the modern era, and they were experimenting with plastics for the first time, and they have names. In addition, you might have heard of Bakelite, but there's also something called Plasticon, and streamlined radios and little baby cameras, all using these new materials.
Yeah, the Bakelite is I have clocks and some radios. But I've never heard of what is it, Plastico?
Plasticon. I had never heard of it before. Right. And I think it was innovative because it could be created in different colors. I think Bakelite was limited in the colors. So this is this gorgeous kind of minty green with like a Buck Rogers meets Egyptian hieroglyphics graphics on it. It's a lot of fun.
You know what was interesting, too, is a lot of this stuff, these products were made right here in central New York.
That's right. As I said, Syracuse and Rome, but we also have things that were created in Buffalo. It's not only a New York City show. Yeah. Features all kinds.
So is it just artwork, or is it you have the car on display, you have products on display as well?
I should say art and design, industrial design, graphic design, fashion.
For those who don't know, if you're a non-member, hours, how long the exhibit's going to be showing?
The exhibit will be on view through October 9th, I believe. Hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 5. Friday nights we're open till 8. And on Sundays, we are open from 1 to 5. We have a cafe. You can eat there if you're having lunch. And visit MWPAI.org for all information that I haven't covered.
Love it. I'm a big fan of this era. So, Mary, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Great
Have a
that
great
this
day.
happens here in the area. You get to see this quality right here in the area. Pretty awesome.